Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the New York Giants. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. And off we go from East Rutherford. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down. On 1st and 10, Jackson. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Dexter Lawrence. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
They'll try to run for it. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Forced out wide, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
He'll get it inside the 20, and he is out of bounds. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore 1st down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Again, it's Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. Abdul Carter. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. Throwing Jackson. Moving left. He'll try and get there on the ground. And they'll wind up getting about 6, but he is stopped well short of the 1st down marker. It is 4th down.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
That one is good. And the Ravens will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return. To start, here's Dart. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Ravens' 40-yard line.
A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Alert! Alert! So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Giants football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. Good blocking to the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Back to throw, Jackson. Rolling right, taking off, he'll try to get there.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. On 4th down, they snap into Jackson. There he goes again. He's going to have a Ravens 1st down with ease. They wind up getting 9 on that 4th and 5.
Years ago, people would have thought you were crazy to go for 4th down on your side of the field. But that's not the case anymore. We're seeing it more and more often play out across the league. In this case, a good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball, but he's able to find some space with his legs, and he's able to pick up the conversion.
Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. They'll come up here 1st and 10. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Plus, to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Yo. Hey.
Second down, Jackson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Holton Adebo, the good coverage. Gets his hand in there to knock it away.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Fourth down, Jackson. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That one caught. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Olszewski now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin then.
At their own 32-yard line.
Set. Cowboy Eagle. 60 Eagle. Hawk 70. 18, Pioneer. 18, Rattle.
On first and 10, here is Dart. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. Here comes second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 38-yard line.
19 Lion.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. This is caught. And they will get the first down here and move into field goal range inside the 25.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get it.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Forced to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
We see this so often. They call it sudden change. So they teach defenses, Mike. This is a little predictable here. They teach defenses. If we have to take the field following a turnover or some sort of sudden change situation, expect a deep play, expect a trick play. It's just the way offensive coordinators call plays immediately after taking over the possession. And in this case, the defense was ready for it and falls incomplete.
We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, set.
A carry here for Tracy. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. They'll go, and here's Dart. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. It's hot. Hey, middle. Jackson now. Left side, caught by Andrews. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 21-yard line.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. Jackson on the run to the right. Look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Third and goal for Jackson. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cordell Flock. And the Giants are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction. Steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
Hey, Smash. 18, Pioneer. 19, Lion. Take over.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
I don't think we all appreciate enough just how difficult it is to throw on the run. The technique, the arm strength, the accuracy, all of those things on complete display on that 1st down pass.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo.
Jackson's pass.
These second half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hurt. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Maverick. Ready?
On 1st down, Dart. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game. On 1st down, they pick up 7 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Come on, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll go with the sneak. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Shut up. 70 Lions. Hawk 70, Hawk 7, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Cut 19, cut 19.
Dart. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
3rd down and 15.
Here we go, set. Coogan, Riggs. 79 Bronco. Buffalo 18.
Here's Dart. He's going to look downfield once again. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. A first down throw for Jackson. Moving to his right, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
On 3rd down, Jackson out to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Jackson up top again. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And he's going to be out of bounds as the clock will stop. We're stopped anyway as we hit the 2-minute warning. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. There's a short one caught by Andrews. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Forced out wide. He'll take off again.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd down.
Middle. To what? 180. Nice shot.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time. But what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
This is hot. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart going for it all. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Okay, they get the timeout call. They've got one big play. Can they do it again? Don't go anywhere. This is 1st and 10. Throwing, Dart, again, working deep downfield. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go on the clock.
First down and goal to go.
Here is 1st and goal.
18 Cardinals.
Here we go. One final play. And And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar.
Okay, break. Set, go.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And this is going to be a touchdown. What a finish. They win it on the final play. So it's a win for the Men in Blue. The Giants get it done. It was a game that hung in the balance much of the way, but they're able to come away with a 2-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.